Welcome back to The Locker. I am John Moore, and today we are talking about COVID and your health. So a little bit of information for you. There's studies out there, and we're going to talk a little bit about them, but I encourage you to do the research on all sides. You'll find the good, the bad, and the ugly, all kind of like what we talk about. But what we're finding is you have to be super duper in charge of your own health. You have to be as healthy as possible. Some of the studies and statistics are showing that if you already have some kind of medical issue, or you even low vitamin D, or you are overweight, and there's a list of other things that you could be going on in your body, but if you're in those categories, you are at higher risk for contracting and having issues. Because obviously there's people that contract this thing and never even know they have it. Probably because they're in a pretty good place on the health platform. So that's what you need to do for you. So you do the research. You're going to find that there's a correlation between that. It's the same kind of grouping that get all kinds of other things. So that you have to be in the best condition you can be, especially now, because you just don't know where you're going to be, who's going to come in contact with you. So you have to make sure that this is able, at least you're putting it in the best position to defend it from all that. Okay, so here's a couple things that you can't control, because you can't control who walks in front of you when you're at the store and you're 6 foot distancing and you're wearing your mask and the next person's 6 feet away, and then those people keep cutting right in front of you. Like, obviously that is safe. I don't know. So you can't control that. But what you can control are the things we're going to talk about today. So one of the things is physical activity. Your body needs to be moving, right? Now that could mean for some of you, you need to run 20 miles a day because that's what your body used to and what it needs. For some of you, it means get off the couch, walk around the couch twice, and maybe 3 times tomorrow. If you're not active, you need to become active. That doesn't mean you have to go to a gym and go crazy, but you need to get your body moving. The biggest reason for that, besides the obvious of heart, lungs, and all that stuff, is when you get active during the day and then you sleep at night, your body understands what you did during the day and says, we were active and now it's time to rest. So you will sleep better most of the time. It's not a 100% guarantee, but most people we work with find that when they exercise during the day, they sleep better at night. So what is the importance of sleeping better at night? Well, I'm glad you asked, because I'm going to tell you. It's this. When you get good quality sleep, your body repairs and rebuilds itself, which means it is going to fix the bad stuff that might be happening. So if you're not sleeping, what does that mean? That you're not rebuilding and you're not repairing all the stuff that you've done. So you could be doing all the physical activity. You could be drinking good water. And I mentioned this on another episode, drinking good water, good nutrition. But if you're not sleeping, your body is still not benefiting fully from all the good things that you're doing to it. So this is like everything's connected. It's a big circle. There's physical activity, nutrition, sleep, water, the air, how your brain is acting, your stress level, all of it's connected. It's not one thing you got to focus on, and then I'll focus on that, and then I'll focus on this. You have to get them all balanced to get this to do its job properly. So with nutrition, what are you putting in your body? We've talked about this a little bit, and we'll always talk about food. No fake food. Your body doesn't want it. It doesn't get anything from it. You need to put real food with real nutrition in your body. You just got to feed it. It's like drinking fake water. What is that? Is that even a thing? But it sounds crazy, but that's what processed food is. It's fake food. You need to eat real food. It is not expensive to eat real food. You just have to learn how to do it correctly. So you have to learn to take care of your own body because nobody else is going to do it for you. That is your number one defense against COVID or anything, any illness out there. I try to take relatively good care of myself. I don't eat a bunch of junk. I obviously eat some now and then, so I'm not going to lie. But I usually don't get sick. I don't get things. I don't catch the cold. I don't get the flu. I don't have all this. So yes, there's some good genes there. I get it. But if you have bad genes, you got to try even harder. So you can't blame it on that. Like, well, I have bad genes, so I'm just going to let myself go. Like, no. If you had bad genes, you got to work harder. If you have good genes, you got to be careful because you may not see that things are going wrong because you have good genes. So you still have to pay attention to what's going on. So this is a never-ending battle from the minute you are cognizant of taking care of yourself, because when you're a little baby, you don't care. But once you start understanding that, it's a lifelong journey of taking care of yourself, and it will change all the time. Like, I can tell you the stuff that I eat now is very different than what I could eat when I was 20. Like, it didn't matter what I ate then. I looked good-ish, which means I was thinner. I wasn't morbidly obese. I was small. So in my eyes, I was like healthy and fit, but I was not. So, and that's another topic we're going to be talking on soon, is being thin does not make you healthy. It means you're thin, right? And we're going to talk about that another time. But for now, all I want you to do is focus on what you can do to your body to get it in the optimal condition to fight off all the bad stuff, right? It's very important. You have control of it. Nobody else can do it for you. And if you're eating all the bad stuff and you're saying that people are making it for you, well, nobody's force feeding you. You can say no and you can change your habits. It's not easy, but it can be done. So what we would love is comment below, comment down here, subscribe, tell your friends, ask questions, disagree with me, whatever. That's okay. We're here to stir the pot a little bit. We want people to have real conversations. If you disagree with me, I can still be your friend. It's okay. I'm not here to try to prove everybody wrong. I'm just trying to get people to think outside of what everybody keeps trying to tell you. So you have to think a little bit for yourself. All right? So your homework. You're going to have homework tonight. Go reevaluate those things. Physical activity, your water, your sleep, your nutrition. Are they on point? If they're not, ask us. We'll help you get them on point. Or at least point you in the right direction. So there you have it. COVID and your health. You're in control. We will talk to you soon at the locker.